The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy.
Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy. It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome into another edition of The Wyldeside with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your day to hang out with us on the east side of Music City, USA. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you're hitting the like button, the notification button, but most importantly, help the channel grow. One of the most common comments I get in the comment section is, I should have more subscribers. Well, to get more subscribers, I need promotion, and the only way to get promotion in the YouTube algorithm is engagement. So when you're done watching the video today, fill me in with everything I need to know about the band, the song, your experiences, all that stuff. But if not anything else, throw me some horns down in the comment section. A horns emoji down in the comment section. That's all I'm looking for the engagement. If you have a band, song, or a video that you'd like me to check out, get over to the Discord server. Your Discord server is your one-stop shop for all things Wyldeside, left-hand side, reaction requests. Read the pinned message. Drop a link, a brief description. I'll get to it when I can. Today's Discord suggestion is coming from Myth Steps. Myth Steps says, hey man, let's jump in the way back machine. Head back to the late 60s, early 70s for a great Cleveland progressive punk prog band that is Damnation or Damnate. It's the second Damnation of Adam Blessing. That's right. The Second Damnation of Adam Blessing is the name of the album. And the name of the track that we're going to talk about today is called Death of a Virgin, suggested by Myth Steps from Discord. Let's check it out.
Winding
You know, what I love about this track, what I really love about this track, and that is Death of a Virgin by Damnation from the album The Second Damnation of Adam Blessing out of Cleveland. One of the issues that the band had was that they were up against the James Gang at the time. And they didn't really get the promotion that the James Gang got as well coming out of that Midwestern, Michael Stanley, James Gang. Bob Seger was hitting heavy at the time, Mott the Hoople, all that stuff. But what you're hearing in this track, first and foremost, you're hearing all of their influences and all of the influence to come. You're hearing, I think one of the members, I can't remember who, was in Strawberry Alarm Clock that had a hit with Incense and Peppermints. And you can hear that psychedelic pop. You can hear the psychedelic pop of Strawberry Alarm Clock. You can hear the progressive psychedelic of 13th Floor Elevators. You can also hear the psychedelic punk of Budgie, along with the early progressive emo of like Brian Eno and, Third Uncle. That's the track that came into my head, because the whole time I'm listening to this song, I'm thinking that is familiar. That's familiar. The harmonies are familiar. The chord progressions are familiar. I'm hearing the Budgie Crash Course in Brain Surgery. I'm hearing Brian Eno's Third Uncle. I'm hearing 13th Floor Elevators, You're Gonna Miss Me. You're hearing all of that in one really good, you could almost call this a proto-American punk song. This is psychedelic progressive punk, early psychedelic progressive punk, because it's straddling era. It's coming out of that psychedelic folky, really focused on harmonies, really focused on effect, and then going into that heaviness, the depth of a rock song. So you're hearing the pop of Strawberry Alarm Clock, but you're also hearing that evolution towards the heavier foundations of the 13th Floor Elevators, of Budgie, bands later to become Slade, things like that. But you're hearing the progressive tones in there as well, the experimentation with the vocal harmonies. So the vocal harmonies are really cool because he's got this slight warble. You can hear this really cool slight run in his voice, and then he immediately goes into that solid harmony of the chorus. So he's very well controlled, and these guys are working analog. There's no digital here. There's no, hey, let's go back and redo it, let's pitch correct. There's none of that. So he's doing this. So he's controlling that really nice harmonic vocal when it has that innocent waver, and then boom, into that solid affirmative choral harmony. Very well done, and a perfect example of what we were flooded with at the time, the quality of music that was coming out of everywhere at that time. A song like this normally would stand out, but when the landscape around it is exploding with all of these different sounds and tones and attachments, it's easy to understand. It's very easy to understand how things can slip through the cracks and how bands of this time could get lost in the shuffle, because that is a quality. Again, I would call it, early progressive proto-punk. It's got a really great dig. It's got a really nice pocket in there to find that groove. His vocals tie all of that together. The music is this really sweet blend of that fat-bodied surf guitar, that Southern California skate punk vibe, that later goes into, bands like Mighty Mighty Boss Tones and things like that. You're getting this, really inspiration of Dick Dale and the other 50s guitar players into that fat-bodied, thick guitar tone that runs through this track. So it's very well done. And honestly, don't overlook that bass. Don't overlook the bass line in this track, because this is a period when all aspects of the band were highlighted. This is, later on in the 80s and 90s, it became a joke to be a bass player, things like that. But there was a period during the early formation of what became rock and roll, where every single member of that band better be good at what they do and show it during their performances. And this is a great example of a bass controlling the flow and temperature of a song while working with the drums to create the bridges between the chorus and the verses. So it's a perfect example of the competition that was out there. It's a great example of a time. Like, this song contains time. It contains a place in history. It takes you there. It's a really good vibe. It's got a great bounce to it, and it's got nice colors that all flow through the spectrum evenly to end up on the other side. Again, just a great front-to-back song. So thank you very much, Myth Steps, for that. Jumping into the Wayback Machine, but let me know down below everything I need to know that you know about Damnation. Damnation, they're originally called the Second Damnation of Adam Blessing was the original name, but they ended up becoming Damnation. That was suggested by Myth Steps. If you, like Myth Steps, have a suggestion for a band song or a video, get over to the Discord server. Left-hand side, reaction requests, read the pinned message, do like Myth Steps, brief description. This one's kind of, you're a little verbose here, bro. Brevity is key. Drop a brief description and a link to your video, and of course, I will get to it when I can. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, smash the notification button, the like button, but most importantly, down below in the comment section, if you do nothing else, drop me a horns emoji in the comment section. That will tell YouTube, hey man, we need to promote this guy's channel, and I'll get more subscribers, and that's really the goal of sitting here making these videos, isn't it? To grow the audience. So thank you again for taking time out of your day to hang out with us on the east side of Nashville. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this is The Wyldeside.